secrets sleeping somewhere cold until you find it and leave back home. Wake me up and say, wake me up and say, call my name and save me from the dark. Bend my blood to run before I come undone. Save me from the nothing I become. Now that I know what I'm without, you can't just leave me. Breathe into me and make me real. Bring me to life. Wake me up inside. Wake me up inside. Call my name and save me from the dark. Bid my blood to run before I come undone. Save me from the nothing I become. Bring me to life. There's nothing inside. Bring me to life. There's nothing inside.
What's good, my beautiful baby case? It's your girl Key, baby says Psychic on Tube, and as always, we're back with another sugar-free production. Today, we're going to be discussing the topic, what's next in love. Okay, we're going to get into the nitty-gritty to see if you're going to be cupped or clearing space. Okay, as always, if you guys are new here, when I say sugar production, it means this is not, fairy tale land. Over here, we get down to the nitty-gritty. Okay, no fluff, all facts, right? So we're going to go straight into your topic. The first card that we're going to digest is the cliffhanger card, which is going to talk about who is coming towards you next in love. This is somebody that I feel like you held space with for, but if this was anybody else, you would have blocked the shit out of this person. I'm not even going to lie. Like, this is somebody that may have offered you, it's like it started off, I'm here going nowhere fast, we reached the climax. It's like they gave you blue balls energetically. It's like somebody that reach out to you and say, hey, how you doing, randomly, all the time. It's what you're doing all the time. No plans, no nothing. Like, why are you wasting my time? But I don't know why I'm hearing you so damn final. So this person here, they might be really, really sexy. Not gonna lie. This person here that's coming towards you next in love is somebody that's either this person here, they like old-fashioned cartoons for some of you guys, or they might have like an old-fashioned like tattoo, like Looney Tunes or something like that. Or this person here, they could have like a nickname in adulthood. I know that sounds like so like, yeah, what do you mean? But I don't know, it's like a childish one, like Looney or Bam or something like that. This person could be from an urban area, so like Detroit, Chicago, the hood basically. You understand what I'm saying? Like, this is definitely somebody that's seen snow on the bluff. And if you know, you know. This is somebody that probably likes to wear, like, Letterman jackets, or try to do, like, the schoolboy or schoolgirl look when they finna pop out, like the preppy type, Some of you guys, this person here has something different about their two front teeth. So either their two front teeth are bigger than normal, no shade, because I got some, uppercase two front teeth. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I have to grow into them. Or this person here can have a gap, Something like that can be significant about this person for some of you guys. It doesn't have to be that, but that's just a special message that I'm kind of picking up on in my mind's eye. That's what I'm seeing. But all in all, if none of that resonates, I certainly get this is definitely somebody that will or did at some point, like, came on strong and he was like, oh, okay. And then it was like, all that work, and what did it get me? Why did you do that? I don't know, you probably feel like it was a game of cat and mouse. Some of you guys, you could have met this person in an environment where it was lots of like woodery. Either this person likes to smoke backwoods, or this person here, you met this person like near a field of some sort, or you will need this person like by a field where like it's wild animals, like, or this person could be from an area where they see like road runners and rabbits and pigs and hog shit like that. Like that's pretty normal in Texas, you know. Like in my last job, I used to see coyotes, road runners, coons, rats, all types of shit, like on a regular basis. So for some of you guys, you could have met this person at an airport setting, or like I said, or you will. This could be future energy, or this could be past energy. But this is the energy that I'm picking up on regarding who this person is going to touch you next in love. It's somebody that, you know, you might think they don't like. I can't take this person seriously, but if they do get their shit together, we could probably make magic happen. Like this is somebody that I feel like when you first meet this person, it's gonna be like, okay, I don't want to do too much. I don't want to give this person the impression that I'm fanned out, but I'm feeling them. Yeah, so I'm saying I'm here, I'm feeling you, but you hard to get in touch with. Something like that may be significant. You understand what I'm saying? I do feel like this is going to be a situation that's going to come into your life that is going to be very passionate. I think this is definitely going to be someone that is meant to teach you something. You know, this person here, not to say this is a situation that is solely meant to be a lesson, but this person does come with a lesson attached to them. I think that you and this person, regardless of where this connection is headed and what happens, I do think that you and this person are going to pretty much get on pretty well. Like they're going to always look out for you. You know, I don't think this is somebody that if you guys separate that is going to be, you know, disastrous. I feel like that this is going to be somebody that always, you know, wishes you well, even if it means separating from them, because that's just the nature of who this person is. Some of you guys, this person here could have a name that starts with a D. So Diamond, Destiny, Darrell, DJ, 𝒮𝓂𝓒𝓒𝓒, Damien, Doug, Drew, Dallas. I'm trying to think of some more D names, right? Danae, Deasia, whatever, right? Dominique, etc., etc., etc. It doesn't have to be those names, or it doesn't have to start with D, but for some of you guys, that's a special message, okay? I think this is somebody that, you know, you might talk, like y'all might go for Taco Tuesday dates. You know, like y'all might find a really nice Mexican spot, and really just click, okay? For some of you guys, this could be somebody that you have an age gap with, right? Or this could be somebody that you end up like, for those of you who stay with your parents, doesn't mean that you're young, but if you know what to stay back home or whatever the case may be, this is also a special confirmation. It does not have to be that. This could be you and this person, but this could be somebody just trying to kind of takes you away from that. Some of you guys, you're like, nah, I don't stay with my parents. Either way, especially if you got kids, like sometimes you need a break from the little motherfuckers, right? No shade, but it be like that sometimes. This will be somebody that it kind of gets like giving, Calgon, take me away. It's giving that. Like this person does have a dreaminess about them. And this is somebody that I feel like I said, they're very attractive. If this is a masculine energy, oh honey, you're home. If you're interested in joining us in the extended, we are going to talk about your next, you know what, encounter. But we're not going to get into too much like 18 plus content on YouTube, you know, but with this energy, this does feel like for some of you guys a sacred partnership. This could be somebody that you're in a marriage or a connection with, and like you might feel like they're sneaking or trying to gift you something or do something for you. Like like you could just tell like they're planning something. You know, this might be somebody that told you they wanted to do something nice for you, you know, and they're trying to work out the kinks. So take what resonates and leave the rest. This person here, their intentions with you, not gonna lie, I think they want to flirt. Like they kind of want to, it's giving like a hey big kid, like trying to see if they still have their footing or still have like an opportunity with you. But it might be to make up for something. Like they did something stupid. They behaved. Some of you guys, this person acted like a Chad, or they have like that energy, like that jock, like vibe. I think this person at some point has or will try to let your mind wander, and you could have literally been doing other things. Not gonna lie, and either they found out or they just assumed like, oh, it's like, oh, if I don't. if I'm gonna make a move with baby K, like, we're not gonna speak. Duh. Of course. If I don't pull my weight, they're not gonna overcompensate. Duh. I think they're new here, right? But I think this person wants to seduce you. They might want to send you like some pictures, They might want to like have like a this person here, they're a bit immature. Because it doesn't feel like this person here knows how to court properly. Because it's given that they want to talk to you. That's basically what it is. Like, I think this person here, not gonna lie, they are thinking with their dick a little bit. Not gonna hold you. Because it does feel like this person here, they might have some pressure or some tension built up. And it's like, huh. Like, you, right now, you are coming across as somebody that's a bit unobtainable to this person. So the chase is intriguing this person. I'm not saying that's all they want with you, but, this person here, I think that they want to have a dialogue with you, but there's also, like, energy with this, like, I know I fucked up. Like, can we look past that? Like, it's giving, like, and that's the energy. I keep saying, like this person here, they probably don't know what to say or how to engage in the conversation, because I think that this is somebody that they might have it all figured out, but it won't matter when they come in front of you. You understand what I'm saying? It'll just come out like, it's like how Mr. Krabs acted, and I give this analogy all the time, because it's like, y'all know I'm a SpongeBob person, but he didn't know how to talk to Mrs. Puff. It had been so long since he genuinely found somebody attractive. This person here could be all about they money on they shmoney all the way. They could be a workaholic, and then it's like, and then there's you. You probably met this person through work for some of you guys. And it might be like, this person probably so locked in, or if you live with this person through work, especially if you guys work near like fields. Okay, so a lot of times warehouses are placed in the middle of fucking nowhere. A lot of times, like, airports have like airfields, like, something like that can be significant, or like sometimes you go to malls and it's like behind the mall it's like a big ass field. So, don't limit yourself to where you can meet the person. I'm not saying you have to go on a trip to a cabin and you get yourself killed by some weirdo in the woods trying to look for love. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that it might be a field nearby, where you run into this person when they meet you. Okay? Don't say, oh, well, Key told me that the love of my life was in the woods. Don't do that shit, okay? But anywho, I digress. Like, this is somebody that they want to show to you that they can be a leader. They want you to be they want you to see something in them that makes you want to chase them. They want to offer you something that kind of makes you look at this person as a sex symbol. Like, they probably feel like they want to stand out from your options, is what I want to say. The Nine of Swords feels like this is somebody that feels challenged. Like, they see you to some degree as a challenge. Some of you guys, because you come across as very intellectual to me, and you guys have the intellectual card present here in your spread. But that's the thing. Like, I think how do I say this? Physically, you might be this person's type, but if I'm saying like intellectual personality wise, I'm not gonna say you aren't this person's type in the sense to where you're unattractive. It's just that this person here, they probably aren't used to attracting your caliber of, energy, if that makes sense. Like, I don't think this person here has ever had to go hard. And I know that's so sad, but we have to look at the context in the world in which we live in. People don't know how to have conversations on the phone and get to know each other. People don't know how to have dates without having sex. People do not know how to move forward and actually, date for marriage. Okay, podcast culture and the internet overall has diluted the sanctity of marriage, or the purity that dating can come with, right? So something like that could be significant. I do feel like this person has an interest to figure it out, but I feel like it's not super deep regarding their intentions with you. It's not given like, unless you guys are already in a relationship, I'm not seeing that this person here, their intentions is to jump into that. At least not right now. Their intentions is moreover to make sure that you still have an attraction towards them, and to establish themselves as a valuable like suitor, or like a good contender for your heart, basically. Because this person probably don't even feel like they're on the scoreboard. I'm hearing anymore. So something like that may be significant. I don't know why I'm hearing I will not be ignored. So this might be somebody that, yeah, they might be older than you or just older, generally speaking, because I don't know how old you are, but that's a very old reference. I can't even think of that movie because it's so old or whatever it was that I seen that on, but it's an old reference, I think from the 80s or something like that. So this person here could be an 80s baby or like an early 90s baby. You know what I'm saying? For those of you where it counts, but I think this person here, they want to kind of flex to some degree, and this person here, they kind of want to make good on something. I feel like this person here, they told you they was going to do something, they have yet to do it. And I don't know, I'm hearing now Summer Walker's like, I do it if I have to, don't make me do it. The best thing a man can do is exactly what he said he would. That's the energy. Somebody here could be an Aries. Okay. With that being said, I think this is going to be somebody who's going to come towards you at a time in which something else ends. It might be that this person here approaches you when you're leaving another connection, or maybe after you've walked away from a job or walked away from an environment. You would have closed some sort of chapter, either with a person, place, or thing when this person here is coming to your life. This person here may also be closing a chapter of some sort. It feels like that both of you guys are entering new phases in your life, and remaining optimistic about what's to come. That's what I'm seeing here. It feels like that this person here may even tell you that they just came back from a trip of some sort. It just feels like that something is coming to an end. Celebration. Maybe this person had a birthday to celebrate, or maybe this is somebody that was traveling or trying to move or get established in a new home. They might tell you, hey, I just recently moved. They might tell you, hey, I just got a new job. Or this may be applicable to you in your life. Maybe you just moved. Maybe you just got a new job. Maybe you just closed a chapter with a relationship. Maybe they just closed a chapter in a relationship. It could have been that delayed the situation from getting off the ground. This person here could have probably been separated but still living with somebody and was really trying to grind to get some things like together. Because don't nobody want to deal with somebody that's still dealing with their baby mama, baby daddy, or under the same roof as this person. You understand what I'm saying? Like, something like that could be significant when it comes to the situation. It does feel like this person here, this connection is going to come into a state to where, I'm not going to lie, you're going to be juggling this person with somebody else. And I think that you're going to be trying to figure out, okay, do I want something new, something borrowed, And for a lot of you guys, you would have walked away from something or somebody. And this person here might sense you moving on. It might pop up, like, randomly. And you might be like, yikes, this is a bit complex. Like, and they might both have things that you find interesting, or, things that you like. You might genuinely start dating, And I feel like there was somebody that you may have been given, and it could have been this person, it could be somebody else. I feel like at different points you was giving somebody or certain individuals your undivided attention, and it wasn't appreciated. So now it's given like a comeback season, and it's almost like they're showing me American Idol when they do the final cuts to see who's going to Hollywood. Who's going to make it on the page? Something like that could be significant. It feels like that this is going to be headed into a direction in which you're going to have to make a decision. I can get with this, or I can get with that. I can get with this, or I can get with that. I can get with this, or I can get with that. I can get with this, or I can get with that. Like, you're going to be confused. Like, I like them both. Like, you're really going to like to have your cake and eat it too. It's giving that. And I'm not going to lie, they might know about each other. It might get to the point to where, like, you might have to say, like, what did you think was going to happen when you called yourself trying to create distance? I thought you said you wanted to figure things out. Well, I didn't feel like you took me seriously. Like, it's getting to that point where you might have to be like, well, conveniently, they acted a certain type of way, but to be honest, like, even if they was both on their P's and Q's, like, I kind of couldn't make a choice to begin with. But I feel like it's going to pull out the competitive nature in, like, both parties. Like, may the best man or woman win, Shout out to RuPaul for that reference, right? But this person here, they're attracted to you because this person finds you to be very intelligent. They feel like that you're more than just what meets the surface. They're intrigued because they feel like they can learn something from you. They feel like you bring out more mature energy out of this person. They also feel like that you're somebody that, you have so much knowledge in you, and they feel like that it's, yes, you appeal to like their flesh, but what they like most about you is that you also pick their brain. You understand what I'm saying? And I feel like that you have so much to say, and this might be somebody that kind of put things on the hold because it's like, okay, I know dealing with this person, I can't be bullshitting. Like, they might have been on bullshit in the beginning, but this is somebody that's like, they recognize your value. Let's just put it that way. That's what the situation is. Like, this person here, they're interested in you because they look at you as being like a valuable suitor in their life. They could see you fitting into their routine. They could see you being a practical choice in the long term. They see longevity and potential in you, particularly out of all of their suitors. Like, you seem like, okay, maybe the best option, and I also feel like this is somebody here, why they find you to be attractive. If you guys have ever wrote this person, like, they find you to be like old fashioned and like you leave a lasting impression. And I feel like you also have better wisdom now. Like, like, you have found a way to like still be on their mind. Like Albie said, I could think about you night and day. You know what I'm saying? It's giving that. It's giving that. The Keep It Chill card, it talks about how this person is going to treat you. I think this person here, they're going to want to take you out and do like light, fun-hearted dates and things of that nature. This is somebody that's going to be very flirtatious. It is somebody that is, like, no pun intended, but cool as a cucumber. They might like to joke and laugh with you. They're going to be keeping things lighthearted, in their approach towards you. It's not given that this is going to be somebody that their approach with you is going to be demanding or assertive. Like, this is going to be somebody that is going to feel like peace, y'all going to have fun. And this is going to be somebody, like, their date ideas is going to be very thought out. They're going to make sure you eat. And it's like they're not pressed about nothing. They're very laid back. And y'all might spend a lot of time, like, either at the crib or out for drinks. But it's like lounges and laid back stuff. It's like hookah. Even if they was to invite you to the crib, like, it's stuff to do. Y'all not just sitting there horny and motherfucker on the couch. Yes, and I'm saying, looking at a curtain on the wall. Or worse, a sheet. Yes, and I'm saying, it's not giving that. It's not giving nightmare on 61st Street. No. It's actually giving, like, this person to have like wine, food. They might cook for you. They might want to do stuff like that where y'all just get to know each other. Like, that's how they're gonna treat you. It's gonna feel like it's a lot of potential. You guys are gonna get to know each other. I don't feel like if this person here is gonna burden you with any of their problems. Like, if y'all do talk about things, they're not gonna want to, like, they might listen to your problems more than anything. They might not really complain to you about stuff. They might say stuff like, I can't complain. Like, they're just very laid back, and they're going to treat you like, like, I can help you relax. They might offer you massages for some of you guys, or it will be a refreshing experience because this person here, they're just not problematic. They don't come with drama and things of that nature. With that being said, though, what you don't see coming is that this is somebody that you might end up, being intimate with, and you might be like, damn, I wasn't thinking about doing that, right? Some of you guys, this person here either has like a lot of kids or baby mamas or ex that, still, like, they might talk about this person to you. If anything, that might be something they bring up, or it's something you don't see coming, or this person here might find out about you. Like, especially if you're having a rendezvous with this person, like, somebody might contact them. For others of you guys, this might be somebody come out the blue and say, oh, I had that person. But this is somebody that's their claim to fame, that they slept with people. Like, good for you, boo-boo. That's all you do is get that coochie up. That's all you do is get that ass up. That's all you do is fuck. Of course, you probably had that. There's a lot of people in Dallas Metroplex. Well, maybe not be specific, but there's a lot of people in the city that did hit you. No brainer. Somebody's going to be eager, like that's a badge of honor to say, I used to talk to them. Probably talk to you in I don't know how long. But they're going to be trying to break their neck to try to tell you some shit like this. And you're going to be like, do you want a fucking cookie? Do you want a cookie? You understand what I'm saying? And it's really because this person here is trying to make it seem like you got their leftovers because they're going to see you get celebrated. And this person here just probably got bent over. And that's it. That's all. You understand what I'm saying? Um, yeah, type shit. You understand what I'm saying? Like, this is somebody that probably was a one night stand, but they probably got like ghosted or checked, stuff like that that wasn't getting taken seriously at all. And they're gonna be like, "Oh, remember, I was trying to tell you, I was talking so that was that person," or something like that. And this person here, they just really, I don't know how to explain it. Like, y'all might be booed up, and this person might text the person while they with you, and you might be like, It's kind of like secondhand embarrassment because like they gonna text you and they gonna text this person. Y'all both gonna get the notification, and neither one of y'all gonna give a fuck. It's gonna be like, oops, well, whatever. You understand what I'm saying? Because on this card here, it says they made me believe that our connection wasn't real and that it was just a waste of my time. I know now that that was untrue. Destiny is different, plans a different plan for us. So, again, I do feel like somebody will be trying to throw salt. This person here could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, right? This person here, they could have like a regal name, like I was picking up on Diamond or Tiara or Princess or Duchess or something like that. Royale. For some of you guys, they can have a name like that. This person that's going to be trying to be relevant, when they find out you talk to this person. But this is somebody that I feel like they aren't as attractive as you. One. And two, it's like they're gonna be like, oh, like they gonna try to treat it like you got my leftovers, but you gonna be reheating the fuck out them nachos and make it as your own dish, so it don't even fucking matter. So generally speaking, like this is what's coming next in love. When I say, what I say, if you are you gonna be cuffed or clearing space? For a lot of you guys, it feels like neither, to be honest. I don't think you're clearing space or you're gonna be cooked. I think that for a lot of you guys, you're gonna be enjoying this energy of people fawning over you, and you're gonna be feeling your oats, and you're gonna like the fact that you have your pick of the litter. Sometimes I look my nigga, then I don't. Bitch is iffy. Do something to make me feel good. Do something to make me feel good. Sometimes I could be Brooklyn, something like that. Somebody could be from Brooklyn or the Bronx, something like that. Something about a B or a D is significant, right? But I do have other readings to do. So with that being said, as always, I love you guys to the moon and back. And of course, around the whole solar system. If you guys are interested in supporting this channel, all you have to do is like and comment. I do offer free readings sporadically to those of you who engage in the post. So you don't miss out on the opportunity, go ahead and engage. With that being said, if you guys would feel called to donate to the channel, donations are definitely required, but they are greatly appreciated, especially at this time. So I'm going to move on to the next file. I'll talk to you guys later. Ciao.
Unlock the mysteries of the future, anytime, anywhere. Tune in for psychic predictions that enlighten, entertain, and amaze. Whether you're on the go or relaxing at home, the answers are just a listen away. Get ready to be enlightened right in plain sight. Join us on Patreon for exclusive content. Personal readings available upon request.
What's good, my beautiful baby case? It's your girl, Key, your favorite psychic on YouTube, and as always, we're back with another sugary reduction. If you guys happen to be new here, when I say sugary reduction, that means we're on the truth side over here. We're not going to participate in any guys' delusions or fairy tales, so if that's your type of vibe, there are plenty of readers on YouTube who are more than happy to do that for you for the sake of views. I, however, am not one of those people. So if you're interested in authentic love reading with the help of the Holy Spirit, then stay tuned. If not, if you guys are wanting to be delulu instead of hearing what's true, then this won't be the space for you. With that being said, as always, on Fridays we do love readings. And this particular topic is going to be what's next in love. I'm trying to see, are you going to be cuffed or clearing space in this season? With that being said, I've already pre-selected the cards, and we're just going to dive straight into the reading to see what the messages are for you guys. I did ask who was coming towards you next in love, and that's represented by the Mansion. So this could be one of two things. And if this is somebody that's married, no. For it, don't do it. It's not worth the karma. I promise you, your partner is not somebody else's husband or wife. Period. Okay? And anything that is built off of that is only going to fall in the end. I'm not going to even play them games with you guys. That's not going to be successful. For others of you guys, this is somebody who possibly used to do real estate, or they got a really big house, or they've been talking about expanding and getting a bigger house. Like, this is somebody that got, like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm hearing house real big, dick real big, everything real big. This is somebody like that, right? They could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. This person may live a distance from you, but this is somebody that, I don't know, I'm hearing a house, not a home, and on my own. This is somebody's by themselves for a lot of you guys. For most of you guys, this is somebody that's by themselves. Even if this is somebody that's married, but their partner hasn't, signed the papers or whatever, God honors marriages. Okay, so don't involve yourself in anybody that is married. Okay, there's nothing good that can come out of that is worth sacrificing your soul for. But for a lot of you guys, this is somebody that's made a couple bands by their lonely, and it's giving like that, Prince of Bel-Air scene. Will Smith was looking in an empty ass mansion. Like, that's how it is. Like, just somebody that's recently moved into a big home, or they're thinking about moving to a big home, or they live in a big ass house by themselves. This is reminding me of my nana's sugar daddy, who passed away and left him with a lot of money. Like, his wife left him because he liked black women. His kids didn't want nothing to do with him, so he had this big ass mansion with this big ass pool. And my granny would take us over there. He used to take us on shopping sprees and take us to eat fancy food all the time. So this is somebody that is very generous with their funds because they're lonely. Okay? Like, they wake up and they go do the same shit every day. And, this is somebody that's looking to extend their bloodline. For a lot of you guys, they want to have children, or they would love to have a family. If you guys have kids, they will look out for you and your kids. But for a lot of you guys, this person is still capable of procreation of some sort. Even if this is somebody that's really fucking old, this person would have stored their sperm. Like, they think like that. I'm not going to even hold you. Like, this is just definitely somebody that is in a totally different tax bracket. Like, this is somebody that owe money during tax season. Like, they be irritated because they got to pay some shit. You understand what I'm saying? They're not trying to get they wish they got a refund, but that's not this type of person. You understand what I'm saying? So there's that. This is somebody who I feel like, I think this is somebody with the Four of Roses speaking here. They're very introverted and reserved. They'll send money, they'll take care of things, but you might feel like you're forcing communication at times. Like, why do I feel like I'm dragging it? You getting on my nerves because you're not giving me the ooh-ah sensation. Like, it may even have gotten to the point, or it will get to the point where it's like, the money ain't enough. Because, yeah, Mr. John loved my nana, right? But she had to get her a young thing that was actually going to be crazy about her and give her, that sexual satisfaction and all those other things, because this motherfucker was moving so slow. He was an old man. He had money. He was a good person. They were really good friends, but he was kind of, to a certain degree, a little depressing. Like, he just drew elephants in his little big-ass house. You understand what I'm saying? And sat by the fireplace and watched old Disney movies. Like, this is somebody that got a routine. Like, they probably spend a lot of time in their living room because they house so big. They don't like being in other spaces where, especially if they had a family or they was dating somebody, they didn't like to be in other spaces where they used to frequent that space or be in that space with somebody else because it just feels wrong. But this is somebody that would keep buying stuff with more space. The person's a little bit odd, but, their intentions with you, though, is to really, like, treat you to an experience and to be very kind to you. Their intentions with you is also to fulfill your dreams and to show you that they care and to alleviate any overthinking that you may have done at some point, or you could be capable of doing at any point in your connection with this person. Their intentions with you is to, show you that they really have a crush on you, that they're on you real bad, and to have you, like, head over heels with them. They want you to be smooth. They also want this to be like a cupcake phase. They want things to be airy and light. They don't do well with conflict at all. It's been so long since they've been in a relationship. Been so long since, like, they've done that. that will run them off and make them go right back into their little shell. The Page of Flutes talks about this person here wanting to express romance to you. That's their intentions. Wanting to go see sunsets and do like really adorable things with you to make you smile and to really help make your life easier. Basically, this person here may even want to wake up next to you and may want to see you more often. You know, especially if you guys have had a long distance connection, or if this is something that starts off as a long distance connection, because for a lot of you guys, this is going to be somebody that is at a distance from you to a certain degree. Like, it'll be like an online connection or something like that. And this will be somebody like their intentions is to make sure you're still interested and to make sure you're also as who you say you are. You aren't a catfish and all these things. But moreover than that, like even if you were, they would still appreciate your company because they really like your personality. You know, I think this is somebody that really, they like what they see. They find you to be very soft and very attractive, and you know, they really love the feminine aspects of you. Whether you're male, female, non-binary, shut the fuck up, because we both possess feminine and masculine energy in us all, right? But generally speaking, they like the feminine aspects of you, the nurturing parts of you, put it that way, right? And they also find you to be very attractive, especially if this person has went down your feed and seen pictures of you at different stages of your life. Or if you send this person pictures of you, or if they went on your profile, this person might have seen you on a dating profile, and like something was older, some pictures were old, some pictures were new. Like, they like what they see. You know, they feel like that thus far their interactions with you have been beautiful, graceful. They find you to be that way. They also feel like that you offer for those of you who are women, like you offer like a feminine touch that to add value to their life. Like, it's given never knew what I was missing till I found you. You know, this person here may even want to give you a key. Like, they definitely want to, you know, like this is kind of giving like you might be a firecracker, and this person here might be a little nerd, you know. Not gonna hold you. You might not know it yet, but this person here, they might got a fatty, or you got a fatty. But I don't know, because they showed me John Legend, and John Legend got a big booty, bro. Side note, like, I know that's crazy and random, but somebody here got a big booty, and whoever got the big booty, they like it, even if you're a dude, because girls like butts. Like, what's that song, What a Man by Salt and Pepper? Thank you, mama, for what she did, something like that. But yeah, you know, it could be you or them, but somebody likes that. But it's not just that they like about you. I'm just mentioning it because when I think about the hearts represent, like, the image of the heart is supposed to represent a woman's butt. Like, originally that was okay, anyway. But this person here, this is somebody that likes the fact that you guys are able to grow from tribulations. They also like the fact that in the face of conflict, the way you move and the way you handle things, you gave them space to grow. And even with distance, this person here is like the heart has grown fonder, you know. And I think that this is somebody here where you've left a lasting impression on this person here. They still think about you, they still care about you, you know. For some of you guys, this could be somebody you have history with, or it will come a time in which you will get like, oh my gosh, like, I feel like I'm forcing to get I need you to be more clear and intentional, because I'm not interested in just your pockets. Like, somehow, some way, you let this person know, like, your money isn't going to be enough. Like, I genuinely want something serious with you, and you're not giving me that. And I think this is something that made this person like you more, you know, because there was so much more that they could have gave you. But they like that aspect about you, you know. This is definitely a situation where what's next in love with this person here? Something about sunset. Like, I feel like this person's intention with you is to have a new beginning of some sort and to reignite a passion, an old like flame or some sort between you and them. Or if this is like somebody that doesn't want the flame to die out, if this is somebody that's new in your life, right? This is going to be somebody that is going to come towards you at a time in which you might be moving on. Not gonna lie. Like, you might be dating other people or seeing other people. You might be drawing more than one pile. You might be interacting or engaging with other individuals or progressing with your life. Like, this person may come at you at a time in which, like, it might be after they come back in town from, like, they probably would have been traveling and things of that nature, like, for work. and they would have thought about you. Like, they would have been reminded of, like, wow, I really wish that could have been able to take so-and-so with me out of town for work. That would have been nice. They think about stuff like that. And for you, like, not gonna hold you, this is somebody that's probably committed to a situation between you and them, and you probably are looking elsewhere. Not gonna lie. At the time which they come towards you, that's at least gonna be a situation. Like, they might have their focus and their eyes sought out for strictly you, and you're going to be entertaining other people. It might not be that you're sleeping with a bunch of people or, in a relationship, but it is certainly going to give the impression, it's going to be like, to me, it's giving the impression like you're going to be, at least cordial or entertaining other prospects, maybe even dating. Some of you guys, you will be traveling yourself or moving back and forth for work. Some of you guys can come at a time in which, with next destination, it feels like you're embarking on new phases of life. Some of you guys are collaborating and interviewing and trying to get new opportunities, whether a job or, for a leasing arrangement, signing contracts. Like, both of you guys would be, moving forward and excelling in what it appears to be is surrounding regarding, like, your social community, and I think that this person is going to come towards you at that time. And this connection is going to be something that this person is going to take a leap of faith, and they're going to go all in and expressing how much they care about you. They're going to take a leap of faith, and they're going to positively invest in this relationship and this connection that you guys have. And I think this is going to be somebody where this is literally going to require them, against their own, like, fears. Like, this is going to be a really big deal for them because they're really, really, really going to be putting a lot of energy into this. This is somebody that's been in the darkness, like, isolated for a long time and complicit in it. Batman was okay with being a lonely rich man in the middle of nowhere in that big ass fucking house until he made his boo thing. For some of you guys, this person here will have to compete for your attention at some point, right? I think this person will be trying to do a good job at keeping certain aspects of their life from you because they don't want you to fall in love with certain parts of them that they want to keep hidden. This person does have a dark side. They might have an abrasive side. But this person here, they're a really nice person, but they've had to lead with that, like, that aggressive energy for a large part of their life. And with you, they want to give you that softer energy, because in that episode with SpongeBob felt like he was a pushover, so he purchased an abrasive side so he can navigate through life. And this person here at some point may have shown you their abrasive side, and you might have not been deserving of it. So this is somebody they will make an effort to be completely vulnerable with you, especially if this is something that you communicate to this person. Like, I'm not after your pockets, I'm after your heart. And if you can't get it together, unfortunately, no matter how much I like you, I'll have to walk away from this situation. And where this connection is headed is this person here and you are both going to take a risk in repairing the situation. It might not be that you and this person have a history where things failed. It might be this person who had a history with somewhere else where things have failed, right? For some of you guys, this is going to be somebody that you might message, and communicate with first, or they might. It depends, but one of you guys is going to break the silence, is what it feels like. It feels like you guys are not communicating at the present moment, and someone's going to break the ice. I'm not going to put pressure on you guys to do it, but if you feel called or that was something that you wanted to do, it's no harm in doing it, because I don't feel like this is somebody that has done something just so terrible to you. I think this is going to be somebody, if you were to reach out to this person, if they did something wrong, they would be very apologetic of it. And I see that, it might initiate a consistent dialogue that you weren't anticipating. Like, this person here, it's almost like they were waiting to talk to you. Or it'd be like you would have been waiting for this person to reach out to you, and they probably wouldn't be expecting you to respond so quickly. This person here, how they're going to treat you, I think this is going to be somebody just going to look at you like, wow, you have a lot of things on your plate. How can I make it easier for you? They're going to invest in you. I think this is going to be somebody that is going to send you little gifts. They might like to send you money and different things. Like, they want to look out for you and they want to make you smile. They might send you like edible arrangements at your job and flowers and really really sweet things, you know? That's what's next in love. That's how this person is going to treat you. It seems like they're coming to correct, to be completely honest with you guys. The Three of Flutes suggests that this is going to be somebody that what you don't see coming. I think this person here, how do I say this? The second you guys come together, for some of you guys, there's going to be other people who might not have a plan for you for real, that are going to come into your life like trying to position themselves as good suitors, right? For others of you guys, I'm not going to lie, this person may have an ex that may try to get your acquaintance, or like there might be people that like this person that might end up following you or trying to interact with you, trying to figure out who you are. There's also going to be people who are going to be trying to get information, like trying to figure out more about your partner because they see how you're moving. Not going to lie though, like you might have an over opinionated either friend or family member. This person here could be a Cancer, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Pisces, Scorpio. And I think this person here is going to be very fond of this person. But I feel like this is going to be somebody, it's almost like they're going to downplay you or throw salt on what you got going on to try to like be nice to this person. Like they're going to be all in your business when it comes to your relationship. You're going to be like, get a grip. Last time I checked, this was my life, my partner, my shit, not yours. The person here, I feel like this is somebody that, how do I say this? Like, this is somebody, they might got cankles. I'm not saying they fat, but they're not skinny. I'll say you that much. But this is somebody that feels like that their opinion is fact and that it should be taken all the time. And I'm going to be honest, this person here, they might have said things like they didn't care for this person, but seeing the way this person treats you, they're going to feel like they got to have an opinion about how you should navigate your relationship with this person. And I think this is going to be somebody that's going to be seen as a really nice person, a nice suitor, a good person, like, by this individual. And this is going to give this person, I guess, like, space to feel like they have an opinion or a place to share their opinion. You understand what I'm saying? If this person was to be honest with you, I think they would say that they don't have the time or the capacity to understand, like, what went wrong in this connection. But if they feel like if they did something to hurt you, then it's like this person here is in like a dark space. Like they don't want to bother you. Like if you don't take the first step, for a lot of you guys, it might be a very long time before this person reaches out. So if you felt inclined to send this person a message because you know like how this person is, then do it. But I'm not forcing you to do it. But I'm not gonna hold you. Like this is somebody that your family's gonna love, your friends gonna like, and they're gonna kind of be in your business a little bit. So just keep that in mind, you know? Just, you know, some information for you all. So, if you guys are interested in finding out what's going to happen with your next sexual encounter, I'm going to talk about that in today's Extended on Patreon. As always, the link will be below in the description box. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this reading. The way that you can share that you cared about this reading is either by reposting, sharing to your friends, liking, and or commenting. It goes a long way into pushing me in the algorithm and letting YouTube know that my content is valuable. Also, if you guys feel called to donate, donations are not required, but they're definitely appreciated, and they go a long way to supporting the channel and all efforts here to get the message across to mankind. With that being said, I love you guys to the moon and back and around the whole social small. Talk to you guys later. Bye.
He loves me not. The Trap Tarot Minister makes sure you never have to worry or wonder. Clarity is just a click away.
What's good, my beautiful baby case? It's your girl Key, your favorite psychic on the tube, and as always, we are back with another sugar-free reduction. What does that mean? When I say that, that means I'm never going to tell you any BS to fulfill any delusional desire that you may have. Here on this channel, we get down to the nitty-gritty. We don't do no fluff over here, just facts. With that being said, if you guys are interested in joining me for the Extended on Patreon, we're going to be talking about your next sexual encounter and details about that particular situation. But here on YouTube, we are going to be talking about the topic, you know, what's next in love for you? Are you going to be cuffed up, or are you going to be clearing space? Okay, so as you guys can see, I already pre-selected the cards. And we're just going to dive straight into this situation to see, who's coming towards you, etc., etc., right? It feels like that this person that's coming towards you, they may be a Gemini for some of you guys. They don't have to be, but this is certainly somebody that is mischievous. I almost want to say this person is manipulative, but a bit mischievous. This is a person who is able to create illusions, whether it's good or bad. It could be that this person, it doesn't have to mean this person is a complete cheater or things of that nature, but we'll figure it out as we progress through your spread. But I can say this is somebody that, if they're depressed, they'll be the ones that's partying and getting drunk at the club. You will never know this person is depressed unless you really know this person. If they're, emotionally detached, they would have moved on and already secured something else and then started acting weird before that you got any indication that they were turned off. Just so you know, that's just how this person is. Like, they emotionally detached. This person could just be a woman, because women do that, or raised by a woman or women, because that's the type of people who do that, right? They emotionally detach before they physically move on, and they sit and they wait for more evidence to fund an emotion that's already been there. This is somebody that's a bit passive aggressive. That's their shadow aspects, but their positive attributes is this is somebody that is really good at getting things done. When they feel inspired, this is somebody that goes all in. They're all or nothing. This is somebody that's really good at planning surprises. This is somebody they love out loud. This is somebody that likes to post their partner. This is also an individual here that will make time for you. It doesn't matter what they do in a day. This is the type of person that will want you to be with them every second of the day. This is somebody that will make time for you. If it means that they have to DoorDash, you're going to be in the car with them while they're DoorDashing. And they may not even need to do that, but this is somebody that they have a lot of things that they want for themselves, and they don't like to look for handouts. Will they decline a handout? No. But are they waiting on it? No. They have expensive taste. They expect you to have expensive taste as well. They're a go-getter, and they go after the things that they want for themselves. Not going to hold you, right? But I will say this is somebody that read between the lines. 11 o'clock. This person here, you have to be careful with how you show up with this person, because it's somebody that they keep track of everything. And sometimes they can build silent resentment for things, because it's like minor sacrifices that they make, because there's no excuses. If I can have like 3 different businesses that I'm running and I still make time for you, I don't want to hear that you fell asleep. Now I feel like you're cheating. So before I actually cut you off, I'm going to give you a bunch of, you might not even know that you're on your 3rd strike with this person until they walk away from you. And you're going to be like, what the fuck? Like, what's going on? Like, that's how this person is. They are very passionate, but they are an overthinker, because this is somebody who makes a way. There is no such thing as not enough hours in a day. They get a lot of shit done. If you was to ask this person, what did you do today? They might summarize it and it might not sound like they did anything, but if you was to really talk to this person, they'll be like, oh, I went to the grocery store, I put up the groceries, I organized my kitchen, I did all the laundry, I watched this person, I did some client work, I studied, I took a test, I did all these things. And it'll be like, when they talk to you, initially they'll just say, oh, the same old. This is a hustler. This might be somebody that runs their own business or has entrepreneurship endeavors. Somebody that does a lot, and they do it by themselves. They don't have any, tiny minions to help them get their shit off the ground. They do everything themselves. For a lot of you guys, this person here might be into content creation or promotion, production of some sort. That's their gist, okay? Or they might be in leadership, a manager or something like that. Some of you guys, this person could do something like security, like they're in charge of something. That's their whole thing, their brand, right? This is also somebody that loves to be on the phone, right? They will talk to you on the phone while they're doing so many different things at once. Their life could be, it could appear to be overstimulating at times, because they do so much at once. That's what this person is. Gemini, Aries energy. Regarding who this individual may show up as in your life, they are a looker, right? And I think this is somebody that, if they are treated fairly, right, this is somebody that will surprise you and will make a way to accommodate the things that you need done before you even think about it. This is somebody that will analyze you so attentively, and this is a good thing and a bad thing, because the good part is like they recognize you need something done. They're not going to ask you, do you want me to do this? They're just going to do it. Shit that you didn't know you needed to be fixed, they're going to pay attention to it, and they're going to provide the provision necessary to heal and to, like, you know, be there. You understand what I'm saying? So this feels like somebody's very tapped into their divine feminine energy, because men provide and protect, and women, we intercede. That's our assignment in this lifetime, to intercede and to stabilize, right? And that's where this person is, and they like to feel useful, and they don't want to feel unappreciated for it. It's not like this person wants to show, because again, the producer is behind the scenes. They get their credit at the end, but nobody remembers the producer that does things. I feel like the credit is more so not taking it for granted, the work that they do, because even if they don't get seen by other people as the person that's recognized for the things they do, they just don't want it to be said that they didn't do anything. Does that make sense? This is somebody that you may be building a relationship with behind the scenes. People may not know in entirety, like, and they might be fine with that. They might not be, you know, pressed if the whole world knows that the two of you guys are dating. That's not their jam. You know, as long as you guys have a stable foundation, and what's understood doesn't have to be explained, you guys will be good. And they'll always be looking for ways to make you happy and to intercede in anything that you need done. The downside is if this person here is doing things and it's no reciprocity, it can build like a quiet resentment, because it's going to feel like this person here is overworked. Typically, a producer has a production team. So this person here, they don't like to feel like that they don't have a team player. When they start to feel like that they're carrying the entire relationship, it can make things feel like overwhelming. This person here at some point could have expressed that they feel like you took them for granted, or they will. This could be like subconscious things that they experience, you know. But this is somebody that will appreciate you for what you have and support you through it all. Anything that you may be going through, this is somebody that you can definitely grow with and learn from. And the two of you guys will certainly evolve as a unit within this relationship. I feel like if this person was to tell you anything, they would tell you that, you know, what could have been a source for unity has become a symbol of separation between you and this person. And that the bond that you guys have, it feels distant and broken at the current moment. They do feel like that you are their other half, and that you're their heart and their confidant, and they would like for things to like get off the ground. But this person here, they may have like, how do I say this, like they may have like walked away in hopes that you would to make a change and to chase them, or maybe not even chase them, but to show initiative the way they were showing initiative, or they will do this, right? This is a situation where, you know, they don't want to feel like they come second to your job. They do understand that you have like hobbies and things of that nature, but they're not as materialistic as you may be. This is somebody that also is a little bit stressed financially in their current life, because they feel like that with all the financial burdens that they have, they can't focus, or they can't afford to be mistreated. You know, they can juggle a relationship if it's going to be conducive for their growth, and pour into them and remind them to not focus so much on consumerism or material wealth to the point where they should neglect their true happiness. It's somebody that will try to teach that to you. Like, they may see that you have become hypervigilant in working, that you distance yourself from the idea of true intimacy. And this is somebody that wants to highlight in you, or they have highlighted in you, your unending desire for like more satisfaction, and how it creates distance between you and them. Like, this is somebody that feels inspired by your presence and your energy, your beauty, and they may even feel like when you guys aren't talking, like they're missing the tools necessary for them to reach a certain level of success materially. Right now they're in a pursuit of an decision regarding their financial endeavors, but they feel little room in this connection to grow. They may feel like that they have carried it, and it might be something that they see as burdensome. I'm not going to lie, this is somebody that's taking the advice of miserable people, and this may have or may contribute down the line in some unnecessary upheavals in your guys' connection. I think that this is somebody that, like I said, they're an overthinker, and either social media, or it's like the opinions, like I said, of others, friends and family members, that can definitely cause damage. So it's very important in this connection between you and this person that y'all have really like stellar communication, because gossip can cause confusion basically, and spread misinformation within this relationship. And yes, there's something between you and this person, but they get overwhelmed, and sometimes they feel like that the damage is done between you and them, but there's a lot that they would like to say to you that they haven't said. Okay, so the Page of Roses talks about, what are their intentions with you. I think this person here wants to help you relax. They feel like you're a bit too tense, and they want to show you that love doesn't have to hurt. It can really be so simple. This person is very deep and down to earth. Somebody here has locks, because that's Lauryn Hill. So this person here, they feel like that, yeah, it can all be so simple, but you rather make it hard. Loving you is like a battle, but we both end up with scars. Tell me who I have to be. That's what it's giving. X factor. So this person here, some of you guys, they feel like your ex is a non-motherfucking factor. They really don't like if you break up your ex and connections or in this relationship. It genuinely bothers this person, because they're nothing like this person. They want to show you that they're different than anything you've experienced in your life, and they want you to see this person as valuable. They want you to cut loose with them, and they want you to feel vulnerable. They want you to feel safe in this connection between you and them. The Ten of Roses suggested this is somebody that is going to come towards you at a time in which they may feel vulnerable. They may tell you that they miss you. It may come at a time in which they might, be a little, they might be sick, or they might be lovesick for some of you guys. Like, this would be somebody that may come towards you at a time in which they need to vent or express themselves, or something like that may be significant. Or it might be that there's some things unsaid between you and this person, and this person will feel the need to get it off their chest when they come towards you. This connection is going to come to a point, or it's headed to a space to where this person here, they are going to act on these feelings that they have. So they are going to pursue other options. I'm not going to lie. I think this person here, they want you to know that they're hurt and they care. At the same time, they're going to leave the door open for you, but they're also going to be entertaining other people, because they feel like you don't take them seriously. And I feel like every time they feel vulnerable, they feel like that they're betraying themselves, but they also can't deny the emotions that they have for you. What they like most about you is the fact that you seem to be a stable suitor. You have your own things going on. You're very mature. You're very routine. You're very reliable. And this person here, they also feel like that you could be a good leader in their life if you were to step up to the plate. They feel like there's a lot of potential past your pain in this situation. 3:33 on the clock, they feel like you and this person could collaborate. They also see a lot of themselves in you. They feel like that if you guys were to put mutual effort in, that the two of you guys could grow in this relationship. I do feel like this is going to be somebody that, how they're going to treat you with the Knight of Rings being present. This person here, there is going to be some time before this person actually, feels safe enough to trust you. But this is going to be someone that is going to be very submissive, very attractive. For those of you who are into like divine feminine energies, oh my gosh, it's so it. Like, oh my gosh. But anywho, like the Knight of Rings suggests that this is going to be somebody that's going to be seeking something long term with you, and they're going to be presenting themselves. Like, how they're going to treat you is going to have you thinking like, oh, one baby won't hurt, or I could see myself getting into a relationship, or I could see myself marrying this person. They're going to treat you that good. Like, it's going to be very easy going. If you invest in a situation, I don't feel like it's going to be complicated unless you make it complicated, because this is somebody that just wants to take things easy. They feel like love it flows if you let it, right? What you don't see coming is this is going to be somebody, you guys may go on a date and go out on a town. They're going to look really, really nice. Things may move very fast the second you start to open yourself up to this connection. And you and this person are soulmates, and y'all do have so much in common. And this is a really deep relationship. I see you guys making memories that are worthwhile. And I know that right now you may feel like that the leap forward, it seems too far between you and this person. It may seem like this person is requiring a certain level of, like, I want to say fearlessness from you. This is certainly going to take a leap of faith on your behalf if you want to get this off the ground. You may feel crushed by the burdens of reality, and you may feel like it's easier to isolate than to evolve into what this relationship is requiring of you. But that would be only stagnating you. And I wouldn't recommend that. I honestly would employ you to open yourself up to seeing what this relationship has to offer you guys. If you're feeling overwhelmed and trapped, this person feels that way as well. And when you're escaping to find peace, they're doing the same thing. Y'all bond is very strong, and it can be difficult and hard to understand if you're not communicating properly. So you can't try to gain leverage by lacking vulnerability, especially if you guys are the divine masculine energy in this connection. You guys are meant to lead, and as a leader, you have to set the tone. Keep that in mind. So with that being said, as always, I love you guys to the moon and back, and of course around those solstices. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
If this channel has blessed you, encouraged you, or brought you clarity, I invite you to sow a seed. You see, giving isn't about pressure, it's about partnership. Scripture says, "Give, and it will be given to you. Pressed down, shaken together, and running over." That's Luke 6:38. If you feel led, your support helps me continue showing up and pouring into this space. Thank you for every seed, every prayer, and every share.